In section 2.2, I think it's problem number 22, maybe 23, you're asked to solve a problem by graphing. And the way I show it in my video is with a graphing calculator. And let me show you why that video is out to date. I'm going to hide me because it's not about me. So here are two equations. We're asked to find the intersection of these graphs. I believe this is the equation given for CD sales, and the second equation is for record LP sales. This is when CDs in the 80s, when the CDs caught up to records. I like to see vinyl making a comeback now. But when you graph it at first, you see nothing. And then you have to do like, on the graphing calculator, you have to reset your window, you have to keep zooming. There's so many button clicks. But here on Desmos, and there's an app for this, you can use your finger scroll on your phone. I could just scroll the wheel of my mouse until I see something. Anything. Hopefully there's something going to show. Oh, look at that. Something showed up. And once I see my two lines, right, CDs in red, records in blue, now I could get more specific and I can move this window around and I can see where they're intersecting. And if I click on it, it'll tell me exactly what the intersection is. 1986.882, 97.103. Now, what do these numbers mean? Look at the input of your equations. The input of your equations was the number of years. So in the year 1986, like 0.8, almost 0.9 of the way through, so we're talking like November, late November, right around Thanksgiving time probably. In 1986, record and CD sales were equal at 97.103 million down copies. There was no downloads back then. What am I talking about? Copies sold. After that, CD sales were more and LP sales were less. All right, but the 1986 is the answer that we'd be looking for, although it tells us to round it to the nearest whole number. So if I had this question in 2.2, number 22 or 23, I would answer it in 1987, rounding to the nearest whole number. Remember, your problem only starts with x's, so you only answer with the x value given. All right, that's a quick and dirty on one of the problems. If somebody else has a question, I might record this for the rest of the class too. Thanks to one of your peers for asking.